Got on my mind today to add the next step, and that's going to be get this dog to walk up into the stalk. So, but I'm going to go back to the lesson that we did before and make sure that that lesson is still, I still have that working for me. So if you remember, the last lesson was off balance flanks. So if we set her off over here and I want to send her around here, I still want her to go behind me and flank to me and around. And so we'll see if that lesson stuck. If that lesson didn't stick, we're gonna have to do it again. But if that looks good, we're gonna move on. And I'd like to move on today, but we're just gonna have to let the dog tell me where we're at. So you never know how the lesson sticks till the next day. You know, if you overdid it or you underdid it, they'll tell you the next day. The first day you'll probably get by with it. It's the next day they're gonna say, oh, you know, that was too much or that wasn't enough. And so let's see where we're at. Come by. Out. Come by. So I'll slow her down maybe a little bit. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start doing our walk up. So what, there, down. So what I want that to look like is I want it to look fairly straight. And that's the idea. So we've been keeping her off stalk and keeping her flowing around. So the chance of her understanding how to walk right up into the stalk might not make sense to her for a bit. So we're gonna give her some time to figure it out, but I want to get pretty much a line here. And then I'm gonna stay kind of by my stalk just in case she decides that she wanted to kind of blow in. So I'll give her a chance here. Walk up, walk up. Good, there. Okay, I was super pleased with that. That's really the first time I've ever really brought her up in a stalk like that, and that was super straight and I thought very polite. So now's the trick. What do we do from here? There, down. So I was okay with that. It wasn't perfect, but she took it and she did not jump in before she took it. I'm gonna show you how I would do it next time to reassure that flanks a little bit better, but I was actually, that's okay for me. So we're making a ton of progress. So let's try our walk. There, down. I'm gonna tell you why I downed her there right quick. You see her walking straight and then she offsets because the stalk is offset. That doesn't matter. She needs to walk straight. So she needs to like be walking straight into the stalk. I don't want her flanking around right now. So now she has to learn the difference between flanking around and the walk up. One's black, one's white. I never want to make any gray. I want this super straight. So I lay her down before she, you know, she started moving, I laid her down. And I want that to have that walk up to have a very clear starting point and ending point. I don't want it like this. There, down. So now I'm gonna send her that way because I don't have room this way. So she's gonna go that way. Come by.